What's good? What's good, people? It's your boy Scott Lewis. I'm here with Leaf Diggy. What's up, Leaf? Apartment Gamer and more. Stoop Edition. We're gonna do a little just around the league. I don't even want to talk about the Nets, man. I want to talk
What's crazy? You know
What's
what's
up?
crazy, bro? Like we, it was actually a competitive game up until like the last
Yeah, it
minute and a
was.
half.
It was a competitive game. It was.
I mean, for whatever it's worth, but I mean,
It was a
it
good
is what it
game.
is. I mean, I wouldn't say good game. It was competitive up until the last
Fourth
minute
quarter.
59. Yeah, minute like without like I don't know. I had a migraine. I had one of them Scotty migraines all day, so I'm just shaking it off. I mean,
I've been,
yeah,
I watch in and out of the game, and then
I'm not even gonna raise my voice tonight, man. I'm just like, you know what?
it don't make no
Just
sense to upset yourself because it is what it is.
what I would like to talk about before we get into anything real quick. The NBA is not fooling anybody with these new tanking anti-tanking rules that they're trying to put in place next season. The only reason why they're trying to put it in place is because the agents of the top four players that's coming out of the draft is calling them up and telling them that they don't want to go to any of these bottom feeder teams. That's the only reason why they're doing it. I called on to the play. Y'all not fooling nobody. Y'all don't know how to enforce rules that y'all initially put in place. We have an
Right.
idiot for a commissioner. I know what y'all doing. It's fine. It's cool. Because it's not the first person. Y'all not gonna be the first set of people that say F Brooklyn or nah, the hell with Brooklyn. We're not going to Brooklyn. I don't care who's in the front office. Once you say, yo, the hell with Brooklyn and this, that, and the third, you start sending shots, bro. I can read through that. I know how to do subliminals. I do it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like,
Right.
it is what it is, bro. That's all I wanted to say about that.
Yeah, that is true. You got a point there. I mean, I don't even know what to make of it, to be honest with you. I really don't know what to make of the NBA right now.
It's the NBA. It's the NBA being lazy and not enforcing rules that they initially put in place. So they saw the teams that are at the bottom are not popular or not roster incorporated or whatever, or not like it really comes down to either placement or roster or how the roster looks.
You
People
think
don't
it
want to go
got?
to the Nets because people don't want to. If there's people that don't want to go to the Nets, it's because of the way the roster looks. It's not because of where they are. People that don't
You
want to go to
think?
Indiana is because they wait because of how they look. Because of where Indiana is, they don't want to go to Indiana. That's as simple as that. They're not worried about the roster. They want to worry. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. That's what it is. They want to yo, hey, I'll be all right in this place. Oh, what city are they in? What the roster look like? If those two things, if they like the check boxes on those, then they'll go. If one of them check boxes is missing, they won't mess with it. Simple.
Do you think that it really has a lot to do with money? I mean, you know, they
It
don't want
has
to
a
be
lot to do.
someplace because players don't like to lose, man. Players really
That's
don't
true.
like to.
That is true. What it has a lot to do with, it has a lot to do with how much they're going to be premiered on television, money, how much they're going to be premiered on television, and what uh, uh, um, what everything is going to look like in terms of how the roster is reconstructed. So they want a lot of things to go their way right away once they come into the league. Cooper Flag being in Dallas wasn't a coincidence. He's in
Nah,
a
that
Texas.
wasn't.
He's in Texas. He's in a tax-free state. His jersey is selling out crazy.
He
He's
making
playing for
money.
a team. He's playing for a team that's not formidable like in terms of roster, but the roster can be reconstructed, so he can ignore the fact that he didn't really get a chance to play with AD and Kyrie, and they could sell him that coming in. So they basically sold him on something that in terms of roster that wasn't going to happen, but he's excited because He gets commercials now. Notice that he's in a bunch of commercials. Notice that he's in his jersey sales has just topped what Lucas did in the past 7 years for that
Wow.
organization. So they cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the NBA is cool with it. He seems to be happy, so he's all right.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, the rest of them is not too bad. I mean, VJ Edgecombe at Philly is not a bad spot until you start losing.
No, it's not a bad spot until you start losing that. Yeah, because VJ is VJ next to Tyrese Maxey is fine or for the moment. I mean, he's not complaining. Cooper Con Kneppel, he worked out for Charlotte, so he wanted to be. It's all about where these players want to be.
Yeah. Right.
That's
Right. Right.
at the end of the day. Like these players are really kind of semi choosing where they want to be.
They don't
Con
want to
Kneppel only
lose. I
worked out
don't
for
blame you.
Charlotte. Con Kneppel only worked out for Charlotte. Charlotte loved him because they had people that was used to be on the Duke staff,
Right.
on the Duke training staff. So it worked out, and now he's still close to home, just at the third. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Flag in Dallas was not a coincidence. What I have a problem with is Dylan Harper being in San Antonio. That's not supposed to happen.
Should have been rested. The order is so screwy. Second odds in the goal is odds is the goal. Yeah, you're right. You're right, John. You're right, Jonathan. You almost messed that up. They had the lead in the fourth quarter, which is
They
crazy.
had the lead in the fourth quarter.
Which is crazy.
But Pacers have Memphis Kings and us coming up. Pacers beat us with a C team, bro. So I'm not even. I'm not worried about what us do. The thing is, the Tankers are getting what they want. All of these games are getting lost. At the end of the day, if we lose out like we some like they want us to, and we don't get and we don't get in none of these top four dudes. Remember, I was here.
You
I
said
told
it.
you what was
You
gonna
said it.
happen.
Yeah.
So you don't got nobody to blame but yourself because you refused to listen to me.
Yeah.
I told all the Cam Thomas lifers, bro, that thought that he was gonna get 4 years, $100 million that he wasn't, and he hasn't got it. I told him the next team that he was gonna play on, he was gonna be a sixth man, and he is. I don't know how many things I got to be right about.
Well, I never said he was going to be a superstar in the league. I ain't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that, but I did say
He playing for Doc Rivers, who had Jamal Crawford and Lou Williams.
which might not be a bad thing for him right now.
It's not a
right
bad
now.
thing, but because of what? But here's the thing: he thinks that he's in a better situation because
He's not. He's
they
in a
have
dangerous
Giannis on the roster.
situation.
He's in a dangerous situation.
Word up. Word up. I ain't gonna lie. He is in a dangerous. So you can't trust.
Yeah,
you can't trust Doc.
that-
You as good as can be until Doc don't need you.
but at the same time, I think he's controlling his destiny because
Yeah, he is.
he is not on the books. You know what I'm saying? So he's
Right.
not going to accept no contract. And this, that, and the third. Leaf said the Pacers beat us with Peter and Potter. Yes, they did. They beat us with Peter and Potter. That game is on my page, bro. I was supposed to do a Nets breakdown of that, bro. I got lazy. A whole bunch of stuff came up. But yeah, Cam Thomas. What I can say about Cam Thomas, he is controlling his own destiny. But everywhere that he goes, he's going to be used as what he wants to be, and that's a sixth man. If he thinks he's going to get $100 million just scoring, like he's out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta do more than that. But you know what? What's his name from Golden State? What's his name? Told him that you need to be either a villain or something. You need something because it's a show, man. You got to show people.
Right.
And he doesn't have that kind of character, I don't think he has it, to be a superstar in this league. There's a lot of shit that goes in it. And a lot of politics, too. If the league doesn't play your way and they don't want you to be...
The thing is like, here's the thing about being a superstar that late of a pick in the draft. You have to have a lot of things in the front office and on the coaching staff basically on your side, bro. Like in the case of Brunson, he had his daddy.
Right,
He
he
had his
did.
daddy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like I know for a fact, bro, like he will
and he
not
had his
get deep
godfather
at
too.
this point, locking ourselves up in the bottom three. Worst record preserves a top seven slot where the NBA can't screw us. Can't screw us, and we give ourselves a 4 to 7 chance to get a franchise star. Can't screw. Well, saying that the NBA can't screw us, bro, is bullshit. That's number one because the NBA can do whatever the hell they want. Um, it's almost inevitable that they're giving another number 8 pick again.
You think so?
It's almost.
You think so, Leaf?
I think so. Yeah, I really do.
I think we can make the
Because
sixth pick.
these rule changes, these tanking rule changes didn't come out of nowhere. It came from the fact that the college players have agents now. They're getting NIL deals now, and those agents called up the NBA and said, "Hey, if you want to sell this, that, and the third, we're not going here, 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 or here." And I guarantee you, the Brooklyn Nets was a part of that. That here.
That means the organization is dysfunctional. Everybody keeps saying that, man. I'm telling you, if the players are saying they don't want to be here, how you going to get somebody here? Because we ain't going to
Well,
do it with these rookies. It's just not.
the only thing. Well, here's the thing. It's going to take a lot more than what's going on. I say outside of the rookies and maybe Clowney, this roster got to be terribly reconstructed. From like, I ain't gonna lie, the
We
staff
looking
got to
at
be terribly
years, Leaf.
reconstructed.
We looking at years.
I don't think we're looking at years. I think we can look at this offseason to start with because you have to figure out a way to upgrade from Claxton and Davon Sharp. You got to figure it out. Like there's nothing to discuss here. You got to figure out a way to upgrade from them too. Second, you got to figure out a way to fill out the rest of the positions and money shooters in terms of youth and athleticism and the things that you want. Because we're starting a European backcourt for one, and you already know how I feel about European backcourts, bro. They don't work.
No, it don't
Um,
work. It don't work. It don't.
exactly. So I mean, and kudos to Nolan Trayor. Definitely, I give a big pat on the back to Yegor, but this is as good as it's gonna get. You're not gonna get better than this. And if you do, bro, you're gonna have a whole lot of goddamn what I call it. You're gonna have a whole lot of goddamn mulligans around you to make you look better. The bottom line is this roster need to be reconstructed, and we need to put players that are willing to buy in to the coaching staff and what the coaching staff wants and execute it properly. That's the bottom line.
Mm. Well, when you look at it, well, the NBA news that Cooper Flag and Pascal Siakam headline ridiculous long Mavericks Pacers injury report. They sitting players down. They ain't trying to. They trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm telling you,
Yeah, which is crazy to me.
the Pacers are keeping up with the Joneses for sure.
The Sacramento Kings is trying to do it too, but the Sacramento Kings, if you're looking for an organization that's worse than us in
They
terms of
are.
drafting talent and bringing talent up, that's the team.
That's it.
That's the
Yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah. That's the
That's the
number
team.
one. Yeah, yeah.
That's the team. They don't know how to groom anybody, bro. Like, listen, when you held on to Boogie for about 7 to 8 years, didn't make the playoffs with him, and for him to turn out and have the career that he had, same with Tyreek Evans. Same like, I'm like, yo, bro, y'all draft history is cooked.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
They are terrible.
looking at center, I'm not looking at none. I'm not looking at. Here's the thing. I'm
Oh,
not looking at spending no money on those centers. If anything, I'm spending money on other veterans that's at least going to be on the court, bro. Like, here's the thing, like, because the only thing that's going to do is going to allow us to complain about these dudes that we pay for, just like we complaining about Terrence Mann. That's the only thing is gonna allow us to do.
I don't know, man, about Porzingis, man. I mean, I know we need a center, but damn,
Look,
damn.
I'm not willing. I'll get Vooch. I consider Vooch because Vooch always kill us anyway, bro. Like it's, I mean, every time Vooch play us, bro, he go for 20 and 10, bro. Like this is
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, he
So
put a
I
double
consider
double.
Vooch. Yeah, I consider Vooch, but my Porzingis, I'm not doing that. Porzingis gonna want money because he won a championship, bro. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because yeah, down under. Because my whole thing is this: you drafted 5 rookies. You basically destroyed your lineup. You know that you're gonna put at least 2 rookies out there with 3 vets. Them vets got to be like, yo, man, yo, you got. I mean, you cool and everything, and but you don't even know what's coming.
At all.
You
You don't
don't
know
even.
what's coming at all.
You thinking that some teams are bad and you got to remember you got all NBA players on those teams that can play. You don't have a clue. If you don't have a
Facts.
game when you come into this league, if you don't have a bag, I keep telling people, you got to have a bag when you come in the NBA already. You got to hit the floor running.
That's what it is.
Because there's another draft class, and then after that is another draft, and there's 2 draft class. If you look at this time next year, 2 draft classes will come in.
I wouldn't even say it back. Mhm. You're absolutely right, but I mean, what I will say is that I mean, like the players that we have, even the rookies that we have, they have some type of ability. I mean, on the court. I mean, it's all according to how they get better and how they improve their games and how they develop, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. They got to
The
show.
thing is like while they're developing, bro, like we got to figure out a way to get the rest of the roster correct
Yeah,
and put the pieces around them to help everything connect.
yeah.
But and we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it with Clowney and Dayron.
No, it might be time. It might be time for them to move.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like it's the players. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm trading Clax and Terrence Mann for if they want it for a lot, I'm trading them too for Zion Williamson right off the rip.
I would disagree with that. I'd rather Zion
I'm
right
trading
now
them.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm trading. I'm
You
trading
need
them.
a shake up. We need a
Yeah,
shake
we
up.
do need a shake up because
We
I
need a
think a
shake
lot
up.
of these teams, it's a lot of these teams that didn't do anything at the deadline for real. And John Morant, I'm expecting John Morant. I'm expecting Giannis. I'm expecting Zion to be on new teams this time next year.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe not Giannis because Giannis is going to be a hefty price. I think Giannis is I don't know, man. I'm hoping that we stay away from anything Giannis related, bro. Because I already know we're gonna blow the team up and then
Right.
rebuild it again. But it ain't really nothing to blow up here, bro. Like I mean, I don't know, man. Like I'm whatever happens, happens, man. I'm ready for anything, man. I
I
don't
know.
even care.
I know. John was saying he don't like Ja on the team, but hey, listen. You need somebody to shake this shit up, man.
Need somebody.
You need somebody that make it exciting to see the Nets play. For
Brooklyn
real.
turned Claxton from a center into a point forward who broke a Nets record for a big with the most assists. I mean, who was the original holder of that record, bro? Like, goddamn Derek Coleman? Like, that wasn't a record. I mean,
It broke the record for a big. Oh, okay.
broke the record for a big. Claxton being a better point forward with no offensive game than a center is bad. Like, obviously it is. I mean, but it is what it is at this point.
Well, you gotta remember, Claxton. even though his skill set is not like scoring a lot of points or shooting the three or stuff like that, he's been in the league long enough to know what to expect.
He has been in the league long enough to know what to
And he
expect. But
understands the game, and he can pass out of his position. He understands to swing the ball and where to
he
swing
could
it at.
pass to some. Well, the thing is, he could pass to somebody that can shoot, bro. It's not
Right.
like he
I
dominates the
mean,
court.
yeah. I mean, yeah, but that's up to your.
If most of the assists go to a difficult shot maker, it ain't really you, bro. Like it's
Yeah. I
you know what it
understand
is.
that. I understand that, but he understands where to bring the ball at. That's the point. You'd be surprised how many players freeze up or doesn't understand to release that ball. Now, I'm not saying he's some Harlem Globetrotter or something like that. I'm not saying he's Jokic. I'm not saying that. Far from it. Far from
Yeah,
it.
I'll tell you this, bro. Like, what it's gonna take is gonna take for us to get players that nobody else is really looking at, man. Like, and nobody really is paying real close attention to. He said maybe we, excuse me, maybe we can do Dayron and Terrence Mann in Knicks 2027 for Luke Dort. No, hell no, 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 no. Absolutely not. Man. I rather just throw the team because we still gonna have 40 million in cap space if we get rid of Claxton and Terrence Mann. I'm sorry, I'm knocking on the horn. I'm knocking on the Pelicans' door. Yo, Terrence Mann and Claxton for Zion, bro. Come send it because y'all know y'all don't want to pay him another contract again. Not to be fat and eat Wendy's.
Yeah, tell him we got all the restaurants here.
I tell him that, man. But I doubt it if he eat himself out the league, bro. Like with the contract negotiating condition coming up, he's not gonna eat himself out the league. He's not gonna do that. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, we get him on a we get him on a whatchamacallit. We get him on a extent like on a deal where his extension is coming up in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he'll ball out. And then we could use him to ball out and then save some money if we feel like he gonna eat himself out the league when he get a new contract. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't do that, because every time he runs, it looks like it hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but when he on the court, then bro, like he is absolutely out of control.
Oh, he dynamite. You should. I mean, I like him. I ain't gonna lie. You got to play him in the right position though. But yeah, I like him a lot. He's a handful for forwards. I ain't gonna lie. You don't want Javon. I mean, listen. I mean, you got to spend money. I understand. 100 million sound like a lot, but somebody, hey, it ain't like you can get a center out of the draft, and it's real difficult, man. It's real difficult, and it seemed like Sean don't even want to draft a center any goddamn way. I don't know what's up with him. He had 5 picks this year. He had centers on that roster that he could have picked. He had centers that he could have got. He could have got Queen if he wanted him.
Facts.
So don't give me that. He could have got Queen.
Exactly.
He could have got Queen. He's young, cheap. Yeah, he's inexperienced, but it's a hard position to play in the NBA. But he shows skill. He got footwork. He can get his shot off, even though he don't play, He's a better scorer than Dayron. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
That's a fact.
That is definitely a fact, man. But
And it seemed like he run the court better than Dayron too. He don't be out of win and stuff. Dayron be like,
right.
now don't get me wrong. Dayron's a great rebounder. He's a banger. Keep him on the roster in that case. Get rid of Claxton. Could have had Queen. Could have had room to trade Claxton this season. He would have been a hot commodity by the trade deadline.
Probably.
Because he had a great start. Thanks to MPJ. Thanks to MPJ.
Yeah, probably. I listen. I put it to you this way, bro. Like, it's a certain amount of stuff that we could use on this team, bro. Like, MPJ is probably gonna play his last year here.
Yep.
I don't really see nobody jumping out the window for him,
nope.
Unless it's in the off season, because they know he's going to be making $40 million.
That money's
guaranteed next year. Yeah, so they're not willing to raise that. He was supposed to be an all-star this past year, so he's probably going to use that in the contract renegotiations. What the Brooklyn Nets need to do is they're in a position to basically have a rental team and look like they want to compete at the moment, and then try to reconstruct the roster the year after. But in order for them to do it, I think they have to. I think they honestly really, really have to figure out a way to put something on the court that can compete this time next year, because we don't have our picks. That's the only thing, bro. Like, that's my only resolve that I really come to, bro. Like, man, I don't know.
Yeah, you think
Should
you can get
AD for Claxton? I'm not taking AD for Claxton. Nah, AD just got a new deal, bro. I'm not doing that.
He got a new deal?
The reason why I take Zion is like AD got his new deal from a new extension from Dallas and left, where AD is set. But the thing is, the team that takes AD, bro, they're basically running the risk of AD being AD. You know what I'm saying? Like being. I think the best versions of AD has been used already. It's been used by LeBron. This is what LeBron does. He uses you up, and then once he gets rid of you, bro, you're not good anywhere else. You're not going to be healthy anywhere else. Kyrie is realizing that. D Wade realized that. The Bosh realized that. Like Kevin Love realized that. A whole bunch of players realized that when you leave LeBron, when LeBron finishes using up your best years, you are reduced, and there's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing that you can do about it. LeBron take more years off of you than Father Time. I ain't gonna lie to you. He do. So listen, I'd rather Claxton man for Zion, bro. Like if Zion don't work out, okay, bro. We took a swing and a miss. Fine, whatever. But you gotta swing at something. You ain't risking shit. I'm sick and tired of people talking about what the injury. So what, bro? Tell them to swing at something. Don't swing at something that's completely broken down already. Like,
how about Zion and Boozer on the draft pick? You know, the draft pick is everything. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like if we go for I'll be honest with you. I think at best our chances we might be able to get Caleb. At best. I think Caleb would definitely go number 3 or number 4. At best we could have that spot. We could have that spot maybe, but the reality is that I don't think the NBA is really messing with us because it's so written on the board, bro. Like they not messing with none of these bottom feeding teams, bro. This is one of the reasons why the tanking rules came up. They don't want anybody. They don't want any big commodities going to Indiana. They don't care if Halliburton's coming back because they already know Indiana ain't had no business in the finals in the first place, and bro, like they just wasn't paying attention.
Mm.
But the thing is, Indiana actually played. They actually fixed their roster. They actually coached well, bro. Like, and they made it to the finals, and they was a game away from winning it all. Wolf could be a perfect point center next to AD. He could be a perfect point center next to Zion. He'd be even better. Because with Zion, bro, like now you got somebody that could get in the paint, you can set screens,
That is
big
true.
body. You know what I'm saying? AD is not really a screen setter. He's not really built for contact. AD get hit in the hand, bro. He out for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like with Zion, everything is leg, bro. Everything is all about like how he lands. AD, he get hit on any part of his body, he's done. I'm not hearing AD. I'm not entertaining that. No.
Zion would be a good.
Zion with AJ or Wilson is fine with me.
Oh, okay. Boozer is kind of like Zion. Yeah. Okay.
Boozer is kind of like Zion. The thing is, Boozer is slower and he shoot a lot of elbow jumpers. I don't like that.
Mm.
I need you to force your way to the paint, bro. Like I'm not feeling that elbow jumper shit. Like just because you can shoot them, that's fine, but I'm not feeling that, bro. Get in the paint. I was watching Zion versus the Spurs the other night, bro. Zion gave Wemby every bit of that 30. Like that shit looked painful. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like when he attacked the basket, he is looking to hurt somebody.
Yeah. Which is the way you got. That's
what I need on my team.
Yeah, no. I like that. I like it. Zion don't play around when he goes to the rim. He don't
at all.
Not at all.
At all.
And I understand why he's like that. And anybody who play the way he does have to be that way. Because you don't want to land funny. You want people to know I'm about to break your jaw if you get in my way. Simple. I have no choice.
Right.
It's that simple, bro. Like I seen Jeremy Sochan, bro, try to get in the way of a fast break layup from Zion, bro. Like he literally fell on the back of his head. Like, yo, that's not something that you do. You get out of his way when he driving the lane. It's just that simple.
Yeah, once he got that lane, that's it. It's a wrap. You already messed up. I'm gonna do my thing.
Zion been healthy for most of the season, bro. Like I'm not trying to hear about Zion's health, bro. Like Zion is still playing actually on the court, and AD is not. Not hearing that Zion health shit. Yeah, like y'all keep bringing up Zion.
Zion is healthy. It's fine. He only played 29 minutes per game. This is how I know the Pelicans is tanking. If you're able to keep Clowney, bro, like then now his minutes, you can still play him at 29 minutes a game and still be formidable with him and MPJ. Him and MPJ, bro, like I'm all right with that.
Yeah, that would help MPJ out a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That will help MPJ out a lot. Because the thing is, MPJ, bro, is still going to shoot the basketball. The thing is, now you need somebody in the paint that's going to chew up all the paint points, like Zion, bro. Like, and then
MPJ ain't got to worry about that.
MPJ ain't got to worry about it. Yeah. You can just worry about perimeter shit. So, like, yo, I got the perimeter. Yo, you got the you got Burger King, bro. Like, for real.
You don't think the Pelicans will trade down under? No, a lot of people say that. I didn't think they would trade Luka. I didn't think Luka was going to leave Dallas. I'm dead serious. And nobody could say that. Nobody could say that they saw Luka leaving Dallas. Nobody could say that.
Nah, I don't think the Pelicans are not playing him 29 minutes per game.
They're keeping him healthy.
Like, to keep, bro. Like, I mean, if anything, they're playing him 29 minutes a game to see what they may get for their buck come off season. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, I'm just waiting for the off season, bro. Like that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for off season, so some of these deals we get it done. It's gonna be a long wait, but I'll wait it out.
Yeah.
Wait for the
ain't got no time. Ain't got nothing else better to do but wait because we ain't got no choice.
Do, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, ain't like they having a play out tournament, bro. Like, which they see play for the first pick or some shit. Yeah, so, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, Therese Halliburton was diagnosed with shingles. Oh man.
Oh, Halliburton was yeah. Oh yeah. They said something about that. Halliburton had
and they making
yeah. Singles away
from Pacers, yeah. And the Lakers are putting a statue of Pat Riley. Get out of here.
I seen that, bro. Like yeah. Congrats to Pat Riley. I think that's the first statue for a coach, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure enough. Yep. He deserved it at Showtime.
I think it was either I think Red Auerbach might have one
out near Boston. Yes, he do. He does. He has something, some kind of plaque or something.
Yeah, he got something.
Oh no, down under, we're gonna make some moves. We're gonna make some off-season moves.
Yeah. Red Auerbach do got a statue. He got a statue out.
He got a statue, right?
He got a statue out in. Yeah, he do got a statue in out in out in Boston. Bill Rogers, Boston, Philly. Yeah, Red Auerbach do got a statue. He got a statue sitting down, like they made an ill statue of Red Auerbach.
Oh, I see. Chair and everything, right?
Got the cigar in his hand and everything. You know? And so I think Pat Riley statue might be the second. They did Pat Riley. All right, I looked at the statue. It don't look bad.
Last
couple of statues that did. Yeah, it don't look bad.
No, it don't look too bad. Let me see if I can bring it up. Don't look
bad, man. I mean, like we losing count because the Lakers is just giving statues just to be giving statues, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's not too bad. It's not bad.
Kobe statue, because Kobe statue sits somewhere, Shaq statue sits somewhere, Magic statue sits somewhere, Kareem statue sits somewhere, like Shaq statue, Kareem statue.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's dope.
Kareem got
that is dope. I don't know if with the confetti dope. There is like he's at the club or some shit, but I get it.
Yeah, the confetti was like, that's dope though.
That is dope.
I mess with it. Shout out to Pat Riley, man.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Shout out to Pat. Man.
That time with the Lakers, man, was outstanding. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Showtime.
Yeah, I mean,
but they had a roster, boy. That was.
They had a run for the ages. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Zeke got a statue out in somewhere in Detroit. Oh no, he got a statue for Indiana. Excuse me, he got a statue for Indiana. But when he went to
college,
university.
Yeah.
College.
Oh, okay.
So he got one when he went to college. Shaq got a bunch of statues, man. Like Shaq.
For real?
Yeah.
He got one in Miami. Do we have one in Miami?
I don't think he got one in Miami. I think D Wade got one in Miami.
Yeah, D Wade got the Miami one.
Shaq got an LSU one. D Wade, D Wade got a statue, bro. I mean, it don't even look like him, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that was a big controversy thing. Everybody was like,
yeah.
Who the fuck you had make his shit?
the statue, the statues in Philadelphia, they small as hell, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. All of them are small as hell. Iverson, Dr. J's, Moses,
All of them are small as hell, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Every last one of them.
But
Tiny.
I ain't gonna lie. They tiny, bro. Like they are like real miniature. They got AI doing the actual crossover and everything, bro. Like they got that. I think Stephon Marbury got a statue out in China.
Oh yeah, that shit is real tiny. That's like a trophy.
Yeah,
We got a trophy.
it is a trophy. Yeah. Marbury got a statue. Stephon Marbury had to go all the way to China to get his.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen, great is great, bro. Be great wherever you want to be great at, man.
That is
Like,
true. That's true. It's not a bad thing to go overseas and dominate.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, ball is ball. I mean, ball is ball, bro. Like Marbury probably gonna get in the Hall of Fame just based off that. Like a lot of his overseas career. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, a lot of us remember him in the NBA. I mean, it's not like we don't. Stephon Marbury is currently not in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. I don't know what's going to take it for him to get in, but CBA career, became a cultural icon. He became a cultural icon in China, bro. Like won 3 championships for the Beijing team and winning the league MVP. Yeah, he gonna have to get in. They're gonna have to let him in at some point.
Alabama.
Yeah, I'll let Marbury in.
Actually, that statue is kind of dope, but it's little as hell, though. You're right. That shit is tiny.
It is little with that.
I ain't. That shit is tiny.
It's just very, very small. That shit is miniature, bro.
It's dope though, but I mean, it's tiny though. Well, he's up there with the rest of them. The rest of them are also tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, they all like, that might be a little statue row, That's still dope though. He deserve it. He did a lot for Philly. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he did.
He did a lot for the NBA.
He definitely did. Like I'm not gonna leave AI out of the mix, man. Like because I feel like AI, what AI eventually became, what like I feel like when LeBron came in 2003. LeBron embraced the same thing that AI embraced, but LeBron knew how to tone it down. That was the thing. I think LeBron knew how to turn it down. That's the reason why David Stern ain't really have that much of a problem. There was the hometown kid. He was from the inner cities, unlike Jordan and Kobe. He was from the inner cities and everything. Kobe obviously was a travel baby. Jordan was from North Carolina. I mean, It was something to push, like with the new generation, but it was delicate. But the thing is, they handled LeBron with kid gloves.
Yeah,
that was the problem. They handled him with kid gloves. So
he pretty much got anything he
when
wanted.
LeBron left, when LeBron, and I meant to tell you, bro. Now that I'm here, who ain't been retired like for 2 weeks is already snitching.
Oh, you talking about Chris Paul?
Yeah. AKA I'm telling. AKA Shorty Dirt. Already running his mouth. Already on podcast. Already running his mouth.
Damn,
so,
he couldn't even let
he couldn't even wait a year.
He couldn't wait to get that shit going, boy.
I couldn't wait to get it going, bro. He about to expose the whole NBA, bro. Don't even know it, bro. So he was on a podcast or whatever on the stream talking about the trade to the Lakers that was supposed to happen, why they vetoed it. So he basically summed it up by saying they already had their villain when LeBron went to Miami.
Oh,
LeBron, like they didn't like David Stern didn't want LeBron to go to Miami and be the villain. He wanted
right.
LeBron to be
The hero.
the hero. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So LeBron embraced that villain role. He couldn't find a hero. So when the trade came up, it was going to look too obvious that they was going to stack the Lakers, and all the owners. That's when all the owners came out and said, "Nah, we can't." That all the owners was like, "Nah," and then that's when Adam Silver team, Adam Silverside, and the assistants and all the lawyers was getting involved. And he said, "No," and then he wound up going to Clippers. That ultimately, David Stern was pissed about it because he wanted to make the move because everybody know David Stern is a Lake fan,
Right.
and it didn't happen because David Stern got to go to the board of directors. Had to go to the board of directors at the time. David Stern was pissed because he wanted to move off LeBron because LeBron embraced the villain role, and it was like that's ultimately what caused David Stern to step down as commissioner.
Right.
That's ultimately that was the straw that broke the camel's back, basically. So David Stern, and with the combination of Phil Jackson saying what he said about LeBron during that time, I think something about LeBron's team or some shit like that. LeBron's legal team or whatever, and they both knew beforehand.
Right.
David Stern knew if he didn't get this deal off, he was probably gonna be out, and he was out. He was like, "Nah, I gotta leave."
Wow.
Because David Stern was supposed to do at least 10 more years. He was supposed to be there till at least 2019. Remember, he passed in 2020. He had cancer.
Right.
So the only thing I can say about David Stern, even though he clearly was favoring the Lakers, like for as long as that he was commissioner, the
Right.
one thing I can say about David Stern, he was about the game.
Right. He was about the game.
He was about the game. That's what it was. It wasn't going to be no nonsense. We're not here to do anything other than the game. Business is business. Let business take care of itself. We about the game. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
I had
game.
Michael. Yes, I had Michael Jordan from 1984 to 2003, whatever, 98. But we still about the game because when Michael left after 98, he had to pivot and find out who was going to sell for him. Okay,
Right.
we gonna put the Lakers here because Phil Jackson on the coast, but we still got heroes and we still got antagonists.
Right.
We still got that. You know what I'm saying? So he was about that type of story, but he was still about the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
What we got now is a bit what we at now. The NBA has become nothing but a YouTube drama series.
Word up. You ain't lying.
That's what it's. That's where we at now because you have a commissioner that's about clicks and
Yeah.
about trending. That's what you have now because that's the base, bro. Like notice that the market is no longer the cities. The market is no longer the cities and the teams anymore.
So
The
yeah.
market-
So you
The
don't have
market
no.
is the players.
Right. There's no lines now. Everything is
There's no
open.
lines. No, the market is social media. Social media. The NBA belongs to social media now.
Mm-hmm.
It belongs to the influencers. It belongs to what's trending, bro. It belongs to let's build a team around Wendy and who's the next face of the league. Like that's where it's going to. The media, the national media, and social media run the NBA now.
Sure.
Like I'm talking, and I'm not talking about social media in terms of us, in terms of YouTubers and like that. I'm talking about in terms of influencers and who's trending and who has more clicks and who has more, who's up there with they're competing against the top YouTubers that are in the millions and everything. They're competing against the top TikTokers, the top IG Instagrammers. They're competing against them. That's where the NBA is competing against because when they put up short clips on House of Highlights and Bleacher Report and even on NBA, that's where they compete.
Yeah.
That's where they at now. They're not worried about what the NFL doing. They're out of the business of trying to overthrow the NFL. They're online. The NFL hasn't made their way to social media yet.
No, they
And they're
haven't.
not going to make their way to social media because the NFL, they doing just fine still being where they're at, and that's on national television.
Yeah.
So they realize they're not going to beat the NBA realize they're not going to beat NFL at their own game.
Right.
They have to go another route, which is social media, which is clicks, which is online streams, and this, that, and the third. The NBA has taken the same steps and direction that music has taken in the last 25 years.
Oh, okay.
But because that 25 years ago, when you had to buy albums from out the store,
Yeah.
now you split. Now you can buy all the music in the world for $10.
Yeah, a month.
Yeah, the $10 a month. Like so you basically split it down the middle. The only thing is the NBA is just more expensive. They charge you 160 something. That they putting their deals on 2K when you buy the bundle and everything. They put deals on. Okay, you get 50% off a QR code. This, that, and the
Yeah,
third. So the NBA is officially in the hands of social media.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
It's hard not to believe.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's hard
out
not
of
to
them.
believe it, bro. It's hard not to believe it, but
Man, it is. That's where it's at.
So Wimby is going to be the face of the NBA.
More or less.
Yeah, well,
I think. But the thing is that they are kind of double dutch with it. I think they want Wemby to be the face, but they keep humiliating him every time he goes up against the Americans, bro. Like they did it in France, when Steph shot that magnet ball 3 over him, and then
Yeah.
they did it in the All-Star game this past year when he didn't have Giannis and he didn't have Joker and Luka on his team, and they did it to him again. You notice how pissed he was when they made that shot and he came off the court. But like Wemby really wanted to win.
Yeah, he want to win.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the tide of the All-Star game will change once you get to 2010. The idiots of the 2010s out, all the busters and all the snitches and all the gremlins of the 2010s. Once you get them out, then I think the tide will change. Once you get KD and Steph and Harden and LeBron and Kawhi, you get them out. I think the tide of the NBA in terms of what we see is going to change, and they're going to focus it around Wemby. Probably.
What do you think about the game today, the Denver against the Warriors? Because the Warriors beat them.
Against the Warriors
Yeah,
did win that game.
Joker still scored a triple double, of course,
Yeah,
and they didn't have Steph.
I think, which is crazy to me. I have no idea how the Warriors got that off. Something went wrong with the Nuggets. With I don't know. Like I can tell you one thing, bro. When you give up 20 points to Moses Moody, DeAnthony Melton, and Al Horford, and potentially scores 18 off the bench. Gary Payton II scores 15 off the bench. I mean, I don't really know how to really sum it all up. I really don't, because the Nuggets are still missing Aaron Gordon, but that's no excuse.
Yeah.
Bro. You got to win that game.
Yeah, you gotta win that.
You got to win that game. Got to
Oh,
win that game.
OKC ends Cavs win streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, listen, that's what happened when I think they were playing at OKC too.
Yeah, I think there was. Yeah. That's because what's the buddy was talking about? My man Chill was saying James Harden to the Cleveland Cavaliers is nothing but first date vibes, bro. It's just first date vibes, bro. Like, yo, it's going good. It's the first date.
Oh, of course
Like,
it is. Until you get a couple of losing streaks, and then
until you get a couple of losing streaks, and then so first date vibes. That's what it was. And I could agree with it, man. But
I mean, I don't blame them for picking up Harden though. Shit, they had to do something.
I mean, I don't blame
Cleveland
them for
had to
thinking
do
of Harden
something.
either, but Cleveland definitely had to do something for sure.
But I still don't think they're going to win the East.
Unfortunately, no, because James Harden is James Harden. We know how this movie ends, bro. Like at the end of the day, Q still throws Bishop off the roof. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, like Romeo and Juliet still die.
Yep, sure enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
we've seen this movie before,
that
bro.
story
Like,
don't change. That story do not change.
that story do not change, bro. That story doesn't change at all. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm off it. I'm like, I'm not really the biggest supporter or non-supporter of Cleveland not making the playoffs or whatever. Like, or Cleveland not making the finals, this, that, or third. What I will say is that Cleveland definitely has a chance if James Harden. This is gonna somehow fall on James Harden's hands if they don't, bro. But I mean, one thing I can say, James Harden is gonna get the blame just solely because he didn't win.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, bro, they don't care about your stat line, bro. Like, you've been in the league this long, bro. You've been on this. You had this many times to make the finals and be in the finals and win it and get yourself a championship, and you don't get it done. Somehow, some way, James Harden is gonna be
The scapegoat.
the butt of blames. Yeah. Somehow, some way, bro.
He definitely gonna get it.
What I will say is, Ben Mathurin actually looks pretty good on the Clippers.
Oh yeah, he showed up, Joe. Yeah, the Clippers is not.
Yeah, Clippers, bro.
Hey, sometimes a shake-up is what you need.
Yeah, sometimes a shake-up is what you need, bro. Like,
and I think that's what the Nets need for sure. For sure.
That's a fact. I mean, that's an understatement at this point, bro. Like, for real.
Do you think they need to get rid of the GM?
Yes.
I think so too.
They need to do it now. There's some good games on tonight though. Peyton Pritchard put up 30 and 8 on the Lakers.
Wow. He's been shooting wild though. He has been shooting wild. You know, Boston is not a surprising people, really. But I don't know why they were surprising, because they kept the team basically. They only let go one or two players.
Basically.
They let go.
What they did.
And they kept everybody else. Kept the role players.
Basically what they did, yeah. That's basically what they did. What I can say about Boston, for a team that decided to break it up, the year after they break it up, they start competing, and then next thing you know, they top 2 in the East still, even with a diminished roster, bro. Like, I mean,
what they say about the East,
bro, Boston. I ain't gonna lie, it is the Eastern Conference, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, in the Eastern Conference, you could fold up to 10, bro, like, and still be competitive. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Still make the playoffs. You crazy?
That's possible.
Be in the top 5, not the play-in, the playoffs.
The playoffs, bro. Like, if you do that in the West, money, like, you gonna have to wait a couple of years. Like, oh shoot, blow your team up in the West. I dare you.
Yep, that's what it is. In the West. Because Orlando is not the team that we thought they were. Mm-hmm. They just not showing. I don't know what's going on with Paolo. I really don't know.
Me neither.
I have no clue. Either the coaching is not doing right, putting them in the right position, or Paolo might need to scream on somebody in the locker room or something. Get that shit shaken up.
Something like that.
Because it's
something like that.
It's kind of like leading to him. Oh, he's got it, but he never gonna,
Right.
And for, with my name out there, everybody think of Orlando, they think of Paolo. There's no way possible I'm gonna sit up there and let my name get tarnished because the team is
Mm-hmm.
not playing well. It's something going on.
Basically.
You know, Michael Jordan.
Basically.
I mean, whenever I see super players on teams that the number one option, you got to speak up. You got to.
You basically, yeah, you do.
You got to speak up.
You're gonna have to yell, but
Get a team
you're gonna have to yell at
meeting or
somebody in
something.
the office. You're gonna
The
have to
players
go up
sit down and
chairs.
talk or
Yeah,
something.
you're
Call
gonna
a
have
team.
to let them know that you mean business, bro.
Right, yeah, you gotta let them know that you about it. You ain't trying to hear that. If you're not about it, you can leave. Word, you can leave.
Basically.
Jordan threatened the Bulls plenty of times and said, yo, listen, if you don't get me a coach and some players up in here,
Like, for real, bro. Like,
I'm out.
I think the thing with Jordan is the relationship got soured the year that he got hurt. And they were basically telling Jordan, bro, like, yo, we trying to sit you out for the rest of the year because we trying to get the pick and whatever, trying to get something to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Yo, we making the playoffs, but Jordan vowed to make the playoffs every year. I ain't gonna lie, back then the Bulls were making the playoffs with like 32 wins or 50 losses, bro. Like that, the Eastern Conference. If you really want to see the Eastern Conference, then, bro, like that was the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, that
So-
was.
So Jordan was making the playoffs, just at the third, and they came down to that year, and they were trying to sit. Reinsdorf was trying to sit. Reinsdorf and whatchamacallit, and Jerry was trying to sit Jordan out. And Jordan was like, "Yo, f that, bro. I'm trying to play, bro." Like, so that's when he had got the love of the game clause in his contract. Nobody else had that. That means basically he explained it the other day. He's like, "Yo, if we driving down the road and I see a game on the side of the road and I play that game and I get hurt, I still get paid."
Right.
That's the clause that Jordan. That's an ill ass clause to have. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is an ill ass clause to have. Like Jordan's the only person that had that. He had a for the love of the game clause in his contract, which is crazy, but I had crazy work, bro. Like so he had that. So but how he ended up getting it, he came at the Chicago Bulls front office. They saw that they found out that he was running 5v5s at North Carolina, and he didn't tell them. So they called him up. They was like, "Hey, Mike, man, we need to see you, man. Let's." He's like, "Yo, yeah, my leg is feeling better, man. Like, yo, yo, come on, bro. Just throw me on court, man. Like, it's time for us to start winning." So he's like, "Yo," Reinsdorf said, "Yo, Mike, if you had a headache and you had two pills in the headache jar, it's like one of them was Cinefol and one of them was something else.
Right.
Do you take the pill?" He's like, "Yo, how bad is the headache?" Like, bro, he was like, all right, Mike, bro, go ahead, you can play, bro. So they took the shackles off. But before that, they had Mike on a stopwatch. They had him on 15 minutes per game, coming back on a stopwatch. And they played a game against Indiana. This shit is on the last dance. They played a game against Indiana. Indiana tied the game. The coach at the time had to sub Mike out. He's like, "Yo, Mike, I gotta sub you out. I'm gonna lose my job. Yo, your 15 minutes is up." He's like, "Yo, it's like 8 seconds, bro. It's the last possession. Yo, let me do this."
Right.
So they subbed Mike out. Mike got pissed. John Paxson hits the game winners. Mike is coming off the court, and they ran in the locker room. Stan, the coach, he ran in the locker room. He tried to close the door, and he knew he was gonna get fired because Reinsdorf came downstairs, and he wouldn't let Reinsdorf in the locker room. He locked the locker room, bro. Like, Jordan was getting dressed, ready to walk out. Mike was like, "Yo, bro, just open the door, man. Like, yo, it is what it is, man." He was like, "Yo, Mike, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I love you, man. Like, yo, man, come on." Yeah, he's hugging Mike and everything, man. He's like, "Yo, I know this is the last time I'm gonna see you, man. I ain't gonna work in this league no more, man." I'm like, "Oh, man, you like, yo, Stan, man. Listen, you did your best, man. Don't worry about it. Like, it is what I like." It is what. So the rest of it from that day on, he didn't trust that front office ever again.
Right.
He didn't trust that front office ever, even though he still ended up winning with them. He didn't trust that front office ever again, bro. Like that relationship was sour. Like Mike, because they violated the one rule of sport: you play the game to win.
Yeah, all the time.
They violated that.
Yeah, all the time.
They violated it, bro.
The thing about players, and we got Jay in the house. What's up, Jay?
Jay, what up, bro?
Yo, what's good, bros? How y'all?
Not much. We just kicking
right.
it. Yeah, the one thing about players, and I ain't gonna lie, and anybody to play any sport, you don't play the game to lose. And it's not that losing kills you. It's that you want to be able to put all your all into the game. You understand what I'm saying? You don't mind if you beat me, you beat me. But you gonna beat me at my best.
No,
I don't want
my absolute best, yeah.
Right. You ain't gonna beat me and I'm just tanking. And this is where fans I can't get with tankers. This is where I can't.
And this is I'm out on the whole. Like I put a lot of pressure on it last year, and everybody seen me, bro. Like when we was doing everything up until the draft, bro. Like my thing is, if we're gonna do all of this for a non-guarantee, and for the NBA to basically rule confidence or no confidence, I'm out. Like I'm not putting my faith. I'm not putting all of these losses and putting my faith in the NBA hands. No, I'm not doing that because they screwed me once.
Yeah, and that's what they doing.
Argument.
That's what the fans are doing. They saying, "Oh, they guarantee us." There ain't nothing guaranteed. It's a lottery.
Ain't nothing guaranteed, bro. It's a lottery.
Yeah, I mean, we watched Dallas get the number 1 pick.
Exactly.
And they were a play-in team.
We watched Dylan Harper go to San Antonio, and then
they had a better record than we did.
Exactly.
They had a way better record than we did.
Exactly. So I mean, like,
come on.
Say what y'all want about that top 5 shit. It's not valid, bro. Like it's like we looking for top 4 because we want one of these 4 players, bro. And we saying we get guaranteed top 5 if we have the bottom record in the league. If we have the bottom record in the league and they give us 5, bro, that's basically them saying, yo,
that's a loss. That's an L. Yeah, that's an L.
Basically.
If you give me 5 and I got the worst record in the league, that's not good. I am not happy.
But I stand on what I said about the NBA changing the rules. They changed the rules because a lot of these agents for these top players have been hitting up the front office talking about, yo, hey,
they don't want to be everywhere.
My client don't want to play it, and I guarantee you the Nets came up in that conversation.
I guarantee you. Yeah, because the
organization is
right. Exactly. I mean, I'm a Net fan.
I'm gonna tell people were so caught up with what Deron Williams was saying in that interview.
Right.
Like
basically,
he spoke nothing but truth.
Yeah, he put truth to power. And the thing is, when you look at it, he's right. Shit, he's right. He ain't got nothing to lose by telling you this story.
Right. He was being 100%.
I mean, he don't have nothing to lose, but like one thing I can say about Deron Williams when he was here, bro, like we was making the playoffs, we was winning games, bro. Like it wasn't like we was in a total shithole.
But he did say he didn't. He had a certain feeling when he came there because he's used to winning. He said, "I'll never win any praise."
So when he say he used to winning, bro, first off, bro, you was in Utah with Carlos Boozer, bro. Like, when you say you used to winning,
you mean winning games, not winning titles?
And you was winning games here. You like it wasn't like you was a fall off, bro. Like you, if anything, the fall off was you. When you came here and you had that season, and then we got Joe Johnson.
Right.
Eventually, we had a Paul Pierce and KG, which ended up being silly.
Right.
And then you was the one that ended up falling off first.
Yeah, he did say he had a fucked up attitude. He did say that. He said he had a fucked up disposition. He was just He had issues with his family that first year he came to the Nets. What he did say though was he had 4 coaches in 3 years. That's why he said that's dysfunctional. That's dysfunctional. And that's not him. That's the organization. I watched Cam Thomas have 3 coaches in 4 years. He watched people treat a fucking Hall of Famer fucked up.
Yeah. But
People he looked up to.
At the same time, it's one thing to blame people in the front office, and I understand that. And these people that's still in the front office, still making moves, they still out here screwing people over. Yeah. They still out here making mistakes, and they still allowed to make mistakes, and they still allowed to have a job.
All I'm saying is,
in that case, we talking about Sean Marks, but at the same time, you got to understand, bro. Like this is probably a reason, Darren Williams, bro, why you got bounced around, bro. Like after you left Utah, why you got bounced around after you left certain places, bro. Like I mean, it wasn't like you wasn't winning when you was here, bro. Like my thing is like
that's true.
You like. The one thing I want out of these conversations when people talk about the Nets, no matter who we had in the front office, I just want people to be 100,000% fair about what they was doing on their side and just like they being fair about what was going on the other side.
Right.
That's my whole thing. Because look, if everything wasn't peaches and herb on their side, it wasn't peaches and herb on your side neither, because you went somewhere else and you failed there.
Yeah, he did. He did say he has a fucked up attitude. He said that. He said, I have a fucked up attitude. And I noticed that. At that time, I had fucked up attitude. Simple. So it is what it is. He was part of it too. Well, yeah. But he said he ain't had nothing to do with them coaches getting fired. He said that was on them. And he said, I like this coach, and then they get rid of him.
But he said that. He said that, and then Jerry Sloan, who had the Utah Jazz coaching job for over 20-something years.
Yeah, that's true.
And was making the playoffs for over 20-something years. So with that franchise, you somehow got him up out of there.
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
Yeah.
Darren?
He probably had a fucked up attitude.
Because I remember when Darren Williams first got to the Nets, and we knew the Nets was coming to Brooklyn, bro. I remember seeing you on billboards for wave kit, for S curls, bro. Like, come on, bro. for wave kit grease. Come on, bro. I remember that. I remember that shit vividly, bro. Like, I'm not lying to you, bro. I remember seeing you on the S curl box.
S curl, yeah. He was on the S curl. I remember. I remember. So that
you
shit.
Can't tell me, bro. Like. You can't tell me that you didn't reap something. Like you won out here almost the same way you was kind of winning in Utah, bro. Like you was winning in Utah. You went to the conference finals in Utah. You didn't win the game, but almost like you didn't win. You know what I'm saying? So you was winning the regular season games out here. You had good teams out here, decent teams out here. When you was winning in Brooklyn, bro. Like, so don't make it seem like you would like. You changed the guard and then everything else around you was just effed up. Don't make it seem like that, bro. Like, because when you went other places, you didn't do shit. And we see the writing on the wall, bro, when these players decide to leave, and next one minute they over here, 1 minute they over here, 1 minute they over here. We seeing that with Kevin Durant. We seeing that with Kyrie Irving. We seeing that with James Harden, bro. He on his second team since he left. He on his third team since he left. KD is on his third team since he left.
Yeah.
Like these niggas ain't like, they don't get me wrong. They are all-time greats. Now I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But guess what? That was before you landed here.
Yeah.
That was before you landed here.
They were bouncing around then. Yeah.
You was bouncing around then. So I mean, like, at some point, when is it gonna be you?
Yeah. It's always two sides to the fence. Leave. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But Jay, you saw the interview, right? I think Jay is taking a break.
Jay, where you at?
I saw the clip. I'm washing the dishes, so I ain't want to hear y'all to hear all the water in the background. I didn't know if y'all could hear it.
Oh, okay.
Can y'all hear it?
No, we don't hear it.
All right. So because I had muted so y'all wouldn't hear the background and shit. But
yeah, but what you feel about that? What Jay Will said?
I feel like he was talking his truth. You know what I mean? And honestly, all that shit after he left, I don't care about that because that ain't got nothing to do with what happened here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the shit that happened, and he's talking about how it was 4 coaches in 3 years. He talking about the dysfunction. Like, you see the same shit going on right now. And to say that the Nets is cursed, like, I don't agree with curse per se, but if you keep doing the same shit and expecting different results, then that's the definition of insanity. It's the same shit right now that he was talking about with foreign owners that don't really know much about basketball, and all they want to do is win now, so they're trying to buy a championship. They tried that, it didn't work, and right now they're trying to do the exact opposite of that. Like, but at the end of the day, they got to figure out how to actually win basketball game, and it's not from buying, and it's not from tanking.
Right. Yeah. But you got to put the right people in play, and you got to let them do their job. You can't.
That's how you win basketball.
You can't put the wrong people in play and then tell them how to do it. And then when they tell you, listen, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. And if you with it, you with it. You're not, you're not. But you can't sit there and because you don't get along with a motherfucker, a player, because he got this kind of, you know, he got balls, you know. Right. It takes, I ain't gonna lie to you, it takes a lot at this level. You gotta have some balls to play in the NBA.
You got to.
It ain't coming like you be like Tim Duncan is an anomaly to the type of person he was, timid, quiet, but just a fierce competitor on the court. A lot of players can't do that. A lot of players can't do that. Right. You don't see too many players like that. Like Shaq. Shaq will tell you, I'm a type of player that when I get in the paint, I'm looking to tear the rim down. If you put your arm up there or whatever, I'm tearing your arm off.
Yo, did y'all see Chris Paul talk about Shaq kidnapped his kid?
Oh, yo.
That shit cracked me the fuck up.
We was just talking about Chris Paul.
Leaf said he just,
bro. He
ain't been 2 weeks.
2 weeks and he already snitching.
He already telling shit on people.
He ain't been 2 weeks retired, already telling everything.
He's gonna say some more shit that's gonna be hot. I have a feeling he's gonna say some hot shit.
Yeah, he gonna say some more shit, bro. Like, I'm listen.
He looked like the type too.
Chris Paul, if you talking, Chris Paul, he looked like I'm telling this nigga, bro. I'm gonna hold you, bro. Like, listen.
Yo, never trust a nigga.
Bro,
I was about to say never trust a nigga with 2 first names, but then I looked at Scott name.
Scott, I gotta make sure not to tell nothing too important.
That's funny. My fault, Scott. I didn't mean to do you like that.
That's all right.
Scott got put on blast off there, but
I was just joking, but that's just funny.
Yeah, listen, you can't trust Chris Paul, that's for sure.
Chris Paul been ratting, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I was like, that's not somebody that you.
He Osama bin ratting.
To. Yes, Osama bin ratting. Yes, that's what he is.
He's gonna tell everything, bro.
AKA Tom and Jerry, bro. Like little itty bitty.
But he was the president of the Players Association. So when you're the president of the Players Association, you're supposed to, run shit. I wasn't gonna say rap, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to uphold the regulations and shit.
Uphold the regulations, yeah. He was upholding them, all right. Yeah, LeBron went to like 8 straight finals, bro, while he was in NBA PA. Then when the second that he got out, LeBron went to 1. Go figure. Come on, man. Let him make. I'm a nigga that follow patterns, bro. I don't trust nobody. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You can't give me that
on him. You got to put that one together for me.
I'm gonna put that one together for you real quick, bro, because notice that like him, LeBron, Melo, and D Wade, that whole banana boat group and whatever, bro. They friends, they homies. Every time him and LeBron go to in '08 and 2012 when they went overseas with the USA team, he carrying LeBron bags, bro. Like LeBron is a 6'8", and he got to get the little itty bitty treatment and everything. He got to carry bags for Darren Williams and everything. He carrying bags for D Wade. Like, man, this dude, bro, like, yeah, he's a rat, bro. He's basically he basically sum it up, bro. Like he could basically be labeled the what I was about to call the Adam Silver of the basketball group. Like that's who he is, bro. He's somebody that's going to just do what he told, bro. And then when it's time for his thing to come up, bro, I just don't trust him. I never did. Ever since he aligned himself with LeBron James, bro, I just don't trust him. No. Nah.
Niggas like to blame LeBron for everything, man. I seen KG on his podcast talking about is LeBron fault the All-Star game is trash just because when Kobe went to guard him, he passed the ball. And that just messed up the All-Star game for years on end. I'm like, that's one play. And I'm not saying LeBron shouldn't have win at Kobe. He definitely should have win at Kobe at the All-Star game. That's what the fans want to see. But I don't think that one play is a ripple effect that ruined the All-Star game forever.
I think it is. And I'll go into details to why it is because LeBron, we got to understand that, like, when Kobe left, LeBron is who they came to for ideas. LeBron is who they came to. Yo, you want this, you want this, you want that. LeBron is who they came to. So my thing is, had LeBron in that moment, you know, when Kobe was slapping the floor, notice that KG was like, yo, bro, like when I slapped the floor against Kobe when I went to the Eastern Conference, he shot a 3 and made that shit. He said, yo, what up? Yeah, we at it. When Kobe did that to LeBron and he passed the ball and turned the ball over, Blake Griffin got the steal. That's what changed the whole tide of it because now he realized that dudes wasn't out here to compete, bro. Like when Kobe and Chris Paul was in the West, I don't think they ever lost a game, an All-Star game together. For as long as Kobe and Chris Paul was like in the starting lineup in the West, bro, they never lost a game together. LeBron was losing all those years when it was just East versus West, bro. So when Kobe left in 2016, that's when they came up with the team LeBron. They did East and West, and then they came up with the team LeBron shit. Team LeBron versus Team KD and team like
I remember that.
So when KG is pretty accurate, bro, about what he's saying because he was there. He was there that night, bro, when that happened, bro. Like he was like, "Yo, bro, Kobe called you out."
Bro, you can't blame one play for niggas not taking shit seriously for 10 years. You can't do that. Bro, Wemby took it seriously this year. You gonna blame LeBron because Wemby took it seriously? And he made Edwards take it seriously? So if you can't blame, how can you... How? Like, nigga, LeBron is LeBron, but he's only one man. And if everybody is doing shit because LeBron did it, then that means the whole NBA is dick riders, and they should stop being that.
Yeah, but that's my point exactly, bro. Like,
I'm not saying that they all are, but if you saying that can't nobody do nothing if LeBron don't okay it first, fuck out of here. LeBron is not motherfucking God. Like, he's just LeBron.
I mean, I don't understand how a jock would feel that way. Somebody who's been playing ball, you about yourself. You about your game.
I mean,
right. What LeBron got to do with what I'm doing?
I'd have been like, fuck LeBron.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Hey, yeah. I agree with you. Listen, LeBron ain't, the high power, bro, but tell that to the NBA front office because they keep going to him for ideas. Tell that to the NBA, tell that to dudes that want to get traded because when LeBron went to Miami, notice that Melo wanted to get traded, Dwight wanted to get traded, Chris Paul wanted to get traded. Like, that ain't for no reason, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, KD wasn't happy on OKC. He did what he did. Like, these are the patterns that I followed through the years, bro. The dude that's the top, that's considered the top dude, a lot of the shit run kind of through him. Like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, I mean, That's at least that's from the NBA perspective. At least that's from my vantage point of what I've been seeing. I'm like,
Well, yeah, I kind of agree somewhat because it's like a union, and you got a senior guy that been there 45 years. You know, he the one that's making most of the money. He got the biggest voice. You know what I'm saying?
basically,
Yeah. So that
like
would be LeBron.
LeBron been labeled the face, bro, like for 18 years, bro. So a
But
lot of the stuff is gonna go
but that
like,
means Chris
like if
Paul. That means Chris Paul was giving him the green light.
no, Chris Paul was giving him the green light, but Chris Paul also found a seat at the table. That was the president of the Players Association. He found a seat at the table to make sure certain things was the way that they were, and a la what I like to believe in favor of LeBron, because a lot of these changes, bro, Chris Paul he okayed the shit too. And if you put one and one together, bro, it's like doing FBI work, bro. If you put one and one together, bro, like yo, you're gonna connect the dots. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I watch too much forensic files and too much goddamn CSI and shit, bro. Like I know how shit connect. Like you can't hide nothing from me, bro. Like I'm like if you this cool with dude, bro, like I'm gonna believe that yo, whatever he march lock and step to, that's what you gonna march lock and step to, because y'all tight, y'all cool. And why would you be in head of Players Association when they didn't even need it? And then this dude mess around and go to 8 straight finals. And then when you get out, he only go to 1. I'm connecting those dots that way, Brad, because I don't trust you. You a snitch.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I just don't see how everybody can blame things on one person, bro. It's the NBA full of hundreds of people, but it's only LeBron's fault that the shit whack.
Yeah,
No.
I agree, Jay.
No.
So part of that is money. You
no
know,
one man should have all that
making
power.
money for them.
Kanye said
it. Nobody.
Hey, I agree with you, bro. But the NBA think different, bro. Like they're like, hey, let's give LeBron what he wants.
Well, it's
like,
time for
you don't think that way. You don't think like they gonna like if LeBron asks for farewell tour, they gonna be like, yo, let's, because LeBron can stand to make about over 80 million for his farewell tour season in streams, bro. Like, and it take all the rights from YouTube and this, that, and the third, and share all the rights with it. Like, the NBA could do that. Like, they gave LeBron A-OK to like, yo, you want to go to Cleveland? All right, cool. Yo,
he deserves farewell tour. What you mean? What that got to do with the All-Star game being trash? And the All-Star game was actually good this year, and niggas ain't even giving that no credit.
The actual game was good, yeah. The actual game
niggas not even giving that no credit at all.
Was better than what I thought it would be. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And it goes to show with the ratings, because they had the highest ratings this year in the past 10 years or 12 years. I saw it. Like, it was like, they showed a chart. After me and Leaf had a conversation on my show the other day, I really was like looking into what people thought of the All-Star game, and I found a video that broke it down crazy. And they was talking about the fact that how a lot of people blame it on LeBron, but it's not true. And the fact that this year was the highest rated in the past 10 years, like it went back to, I think, 2016 or 2015 or whatever. But it was, if you didn't watch it, that's one thing. But if you watched it and you wasn't entertained, I don't see how.
Well, they played hard.
I mean,
they played hard, and even Edwards said it. Wemby set the tone. The fact that he was out there taking it serious made it so a lot of other people didn't want to get embarrassed because he was out there taking it serious. And that's all it takes. And if that's all it takes, somebody could have did that every year. And that don't got nothing to do with LeBron.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm glad you brought up Wemby in that whole thing, because me and Scott was talking about how going forward everything is going to be shaped and molded how Wemby they're going to be going to Wemby with ideas about All-Star Week and the All-Star Game in the future, right? Once LeBron leaves, and I personally agree, bro. Like, I think they're going to be going to, because Wemby he was kind of tight that he lost, bro. Like, I mean, like
Of course, he
it
was tight
almost
that
had
he
the same
lost. He
feeling
tight.
of
He got his ass kicked in Paris, and he thought he was gonna get some
yeah,
sort of revenge over there. And he got his ass kicked again twice. He ain't win a game.
Yeah.
right, right. So Wimby is like, yo, man, like I'm like I'm
And he
not
was
cool with
tight with Joker and Luca because they don't take that shit serious. He's
right.
like,
Right.
y'all niggas want to joke
And
around and
remember,
play around. Shit serious in here, man.
Giannis wasn't there neither, so he was hurt. So I mean, like I think Wimby, he understands, bro, like that. You know, like at some point the All Star game it's gonna be in his hands soon, bro. Like in a couple of years, bro. Like the league is probably gonna be his in a couple of years at some point, bro. Like I mean, there's a lot of xenophobia in terms of like the overseas players and everything, but I think we all kind of know Wimby is probably gonna be the standard, bro. Like at least going forward, like at least until they find somebody else that they can run with, you know. So I mean, but yeah, Wimby definitely did set the tone in that All Star game for sure, bro. Like you know, Kawhi went crazy. Kawhi stole the show.
Yeah, I was surprised with Kawhi. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
Kawhi stole the show.
And I was
He had
happy.
30.
I was happy for him, though. Really, to
I
be
was definitely
honest with
happy
you.
for Kawhi, man. Like, I mean, because I think that building needed it. Remember that All Star game was in Inglewood in that new stadium at the Clippers built. So, yeah, that fan base they kind of needed that, bro. Like, they needed to see like Kawhi, who Kawhi was when he was on the court again. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Kawhi definitely did some numbers out there for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. Wemby, he gotta. I don't think Wemby is gonna get his lick back, bro, on the American players, like because it seemed like, bro, like when Wemby is going in, bro, like then them players they know they gotta show up, like KD, LeBron, Steph, they know they gotta go in because like if Wemby embarrassed them, bro, it's gonna be looking like yo
It's gonna look crazy.
overseas is take. It's gonna be looking like overseas is taking over the American game.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
well,
that
that competitive spirit is good. I ain't gonna lie. It
it
can
is
work
good
in,
because like what's crazy about it is that you had to get that for somebody from France.
to
You
do
couldn't
that.
get that here, bro. Like because when guess what? When D Wade and all of them and all of them was homies and they didn't have and
They
Joker
were
wasn't an all
partying.
star
They were
and Giannis
partying.
wasn't an all star. They was partying, bro. They was bullshitting. They was homies.
Yeah, they were
It took
chilling.
it took for the rest of the world to show up. It took for SGA from Canada. It took for Luca from Europe. It took for whatchamacallit from Europe. It took for Giannis from Greece. It took from all of them niggas from overseas to take the game seriously and look down at them niggas. And then they finally showed up and they finally said something. They finally did something, bro. Like, why does it have to take that? What was that for the last 12 years?
But you gotta remember both. Yeah. Well, in the East and the West, it was kind of like fell off for a minute. I always looked at it as a show anyway.
It was just that the West kept kicking the East ass for every year in a row. So it's like, let's figure out a different way to do this because that obviously ain't working.
Right.
Because LeBron ain't want to show up when Kobe was standing in front of him, but he want to show up now that Joker and Luca is in front of him. That makes sense.
Yo, everything leads back to LeBron for you, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Like that's. I mean, we gotta gauge the situation.
I
You know
think
what I'm
his
saying?
I think his era is
fault,
over.
bro. And everything is not LeBron fault, and everything that went good was not Jordan doing good. Like y'all gotta get off. Like I don't understand how the hell everything could be on one person. Like it's not on the commissioner, it's not on the fans, it's not on the other players in the game, it's not on nobody but LeBron to you. That just don't make sense.
Hey man, listen, I just gotta call it how I see it, bro. Like I mean, if you're gonna tell me something's one way, and then I connect the dots and then I see it's the way that I've been seeing, bro. Like you gotta, I gotta need some more convincing that it's not the way that I'm seeing it.
So
You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying? Like,
all right. So let's look at it this way. How do you look at LeBron as far as the history of NBA basketball, where's he at? We at three,
As,
four,
as far as the history, man, I can't say that I really specifically has
top
had a
10?
number. But I don't.
That
I can't give him a specific number. What I can say is that
He got to be
if
number
we
one on everybody's list. If you telling me he dictate the whole NBA,
I
that's
mean,
what you're telling
but
me. He dictate the whole NBA, so he got to be number one.
he got to be real important,
I
huh?
mean, but look, if dictating the whole NBA for 20 some years, but guess what? It's somebody that dictated the NBA before him. So my thing is just that
That is
Yeah,
true.
if
That is a good one, Lee.
he
not
dictated
for
the
as long
NBA
as him.
since
No, not as long.
may,
That's the
may,
thing that amazed me about him.
Like you
well,
saying that if
I
you
tell
saying that Mike dictated the NBA more than him, I could give you that. But then
I don't.
look how long LeBron has been dictating the NBA according to you.
Yeah, he's been.
well
He has been
there's
running it for a minute. If
well
it
no
was,
Jay I could get with that logic, but here's the thing: there's dictatorship and then there's change. Like we all know, it's none of us that could sit here and say from 1984 to 1998, the NBA in terms of a global sensation drastically changed, and Jordan was at the forefront of that. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan had was at the top of that. You know what I'm saying in terms of global sensation of the game and winning at the highest level. In terms of everything on the court, everything off the court, in terms of branding your game, in terms of the brand. When we see that logo with the one hand, we know what that is. That logo is not just on sneakers anymore. It ain't on just on shirts
All right,
anymore.
and when you
It's
see
on
that King
jerseys. It's on
logo, you know what that
sponsorships.
is too, nigga. The Kang,
I
nigga.
don't.
The
I
Kang.
don't. I mean, shit. It could be Outcast for all I know, bro. I don't know. Shit, it could be anything.
You
I
lying.
mean,
It's
shit. Like,
obviously the most influential player in the NBA that you keep talking about. And you know, I'm not even a LeBron fan like that, but I just don't see how LeBron haters make sense.
It's not it's, to me, bruh. It's not about me being a LeBron hater. It's about everything that's being shaped in a way for LeBron to be successful, and you had plenty of chances to overlap these a whole bunch of these dudes in history that didn't have nowhere near the perks that you had, and you still fell short. That's my thing, bro. Like if we just talking about just basketball, then that's the premise right there, bro. Because I think LeBron has an infatuation of wanting to be liked. I really do, bro. Like because when he went to Miami and
he
he
was a
did the villain
villain.
shit, bro,
He did the
and
villain,
he did the
right?
villain shit, bro. He wasn't really feeling that, bro. That wasn't really him. That wasn't a thing that he really wanted to do, bro. But he just felt like the media was just putting so much pressure on him to win a championship. It was just like, yo, I got to win now. I got to win now. KD felt the same feeling. That's why he went to Golden State. But he didn't get the same acknowledgments all after the fact that LeBron got. LeBron is kind of a people guy. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of a people appeaser. You know what I'm saying? Jordan was, I'm about the game. I need to win, and I need to win at all costs. And that's what he
Well,
eventually did.
I kind of think that these players put it on themselves because when you look at the era of Jordan and Bird and Magic and them, they didn't jump teams. They didn't
Right,
jump from one team, one organization to another. They built
right.
their heritage on one team.
On one team, and when Jay, when you popped up, we was talking about how disengaged Jordan was from the front office with Jerry Reinsdorf and in the front
Mm-hmm.
office that they had in Chicago, and somehow, some way, he still was winning championships, bro. Like that's like showing up to a job, like no, like knowing that these niggas in the front office, these niggas upstairs don't give a shit about you, but you still came to work, you still put on your hard hat, and you still did what you had to do at the end of the day, and you know them dudes upstairs, bro, could get rid of you at any given time. They could get rid of all of the people that helped you put all of this shit together. That's like going up. That's what that was. That's what Jordan was doing. LeBron, like no fault to his own, but LeBron figured out a way to make his brand and what he wanted around him to work
Bigger,
for him.
bigger than the
You know what I'm saying?
bigger
So
than
then
the
this is the
team,
reason, and this is the
literally.
reason why he went from Cleveland to Miami, Miami back to Cleveland, Miami to LA. He figured out that he can control a lot of shit for his game. That's what he did when he went on ESPN and did the decision, bro. Because even the owner of ESPN talked about it. He was like, "Yo, did LeBron use y'all, bro?" He was like, "Yo, it's a mutual user." Anytime somebody say it was a mutual use, and they bullshit, bro. LeBron used you. It was what it was, bro. He knew how to market. He knew how to get his market to go in his way. This is why I say today's market in the NBA is not the teams and not the cities anymore. It's the players. Wemby is a market now. That's the reason why San Antonio keep getting top 5 picks. And they about to do the same thing with Cooper Flag. I guarantee you Dallas get a top 5 pick before we do. Like we got to look at it for what it is, bro. Like LeBron, like he figured out that he could be a commodity, but he like at the same time, bro. Like he figured out, bro. Like yo, I'm not gonna be what Jordan was. I'm not gonna have the success that Jordan, Magic, and Reem and all of them dudes had. But I can give myself a chance to do that. And LeBron gave himself multiple chances to pass these dudes in every type of accolade there was in short amount of time. And we in year 23, and he's still and he's still trying to pass all of these records. Like, bro, well, I'm just calling it what it is, bro. Like, it's not about me hating on LeBron. I think LeBron did what he did in the last 22 years, and I think everything is set in stone. The work is done, but the way LeBron is going to be remembered is not the same way that Jordan is still remembered to this day. It's not the way that Magic is still remembered to this day. It's not the way that Bill Russell and all of them old head dudes is not still remembered to this day. It's not.
Yeah, I think I think jumping from team to team kind of tarnished it a little bit. But I understand they'd also build a brand. They made money. Listen.
He made a lot of money.
When he leave the league, he's going to be where Jordan did, basically because of what his business deals were towards the end of his career. At the end of his career, he's already there. You understand what I'm saying? So it was done because he jumped from team to team. But I mean, it is what it is. People find different ways to get their brand, and I'm not blaming the players. I'm not. You got to get yours. I get it. The owners are getting.
I mean, look, hey, it is what it is, bro. If the NBA is just handing out $50 million contracts, bro, like they gonna just sit there and take them, bro. Like it's not like a lot of the dudes retired back then because the money wasn't that crazy, bro. Like I mean, Jordan was getting less money that he was getting in endorsements from Chicago Bulls towards the end, bro. Like Chicago wanted to break up that team. Reinsdorf told him, it was like, yo, no matter if y'all win 82 straight games, bro, I'm breaking this team up, bro. Like, because it is what it is. I'm not keeping all these dudes. Jordan wanted to go for another year, and he didn't do it, and we saw what happened, and they ain't win a championship since. So who was right, bro? Was it Jordan? Was he right, bro, or was the organization right? And Jerry Reinsdorf is still running shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, not to say that connect with what
Jerry Krause
is doing. Jerry Krause, and
Jerry Krause,
Reinsdorf is the owner. Krause is the GM. Krause passed away, but the
thing is, this dude Jordan, he just didn't have enough pull. How you mad LeBron got the pull?
No, I don't think he's mad.
I don't think he's mad at LeBron having the pull.
I'm saying you, because you saying it like you saying it like it's bad that, like, if Jordan was able to keep his team together, he would have. But niggas wasn't listening to him how they listened to LeBron, because I don't know, maybe it's just a sign of the times. They realized it was a more player-oriented league. But of course, if Jordan could have used that to his ability, he would have used that to. He tried. Matter of fact, I heard him say out his own mouth he was trying to get Larry Bird or somebody on his team. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
He wanted to do it. He just couldn't.
Yeah. No.
I put it to you this way: if that was the case, like, you definitely, if he would have had Larry Bird or this player that, like, he probably would have had Larry Bird at the tail end of his career. Probably would have had somebody else at the tail end of their career, bro. Like, because you gotta remember, Larry and Magic, they came in the early '80s.
Yeah.
Back then, dudes didn't play for over 12 years because that's how physical the game was. It was what it was.
Yeah,
Even
it was
Jordan had to
beat
retire and
down.
come back, bro. Like, but I think Jordan, when he realized that his fame had realized that went to a different echelon and a different level, bro. Like, it was hard for him to handle because he was really about the game, bro. Like, he lost his dad and all that, bro. The dude that murdered his dad, bro, like he got out like just a year ago. Like
Oh,
he
for
did his
real?
30 years and got out. Yeah, he got out a year ago. Got out of jail a year ago. So like the dude that murdered his
But I
dad
don't
got
even
out a
want
year
to
ago.
talk
So
about the
I'm not, but I'm
speculations
not, but I'm
behind
not,
that
but I'm
one.
not going, but
The
I'm not going to
speculations
segue to that.
behind that one was that it was his fault. That
And I'm not gonna segue to what had happened, what is, what is. What I will say is that LeBron, listen, in terms of all of the loopholes that the NBA kind of always had in place, LeBron's dug deep to them loopholes, broke down the second and third and fifth wall, and he used them loopholes to his advantage to get a lot of things done on and off the court, bro. Like, but what I will say is that when LeBron was switching teams, bro, like when Pat Riley was like, "Yo, I'm doing this my way," LeBron was out. When the first set of Cleveland that when that first Cleveland team was like, "Yo, the front office is doing it my way," I'm out. When this next Cleveland team was saying, "Yo, I'm doing this my way, bro," and I'm not doing the GM no more. I'm out. I'm going to the Lakers. When now that LeBron is old, he can't move around no more because he like in his 40s. He probably gonna go back to Cleveland this time next year and gonna have a farewell tour, and which I understand because Cleveland is really the only spot that really enjoy LeBron still to this day. Our Laker fans they don't really mess with him like that. A lot of people don't really mess with him like that outside of Cleveland, bro. Like, so I think Cleveland's the best place for him.
that's his
Um,
hometown. Of course, they're gonna rock with him, and any team would be happy to get LeBron. Still, I feel like you saying Laker fans don't rock with him like that. It's just because they still on Kobe.
Yeah, and rightfully so, man. I mean, Kobe, like when we speak on Kobe, we talking about 20 years, and we talking about a kid that was like straight from high school, which LeBron was too. I ain't gonna leave that out. But like talking about a kid that was straight from high school, you basically watch grow up in front of
Right.
your eyes. We watch Kobe go
Yeah.
through like a series of things, bro, like that, and like as a public figure and as an athlete and all the shit, even the 2004 Denver shit, he had to recoup from that. And the
Right.
way that he recouped from that, bro, was that '08 USA team, bro. Like he had to like once he got the game, once he got the globe and the world on his side, and what he did in China and all of the stuff that he did overseas and everything with a lot of the Mamba shit and all of that, bro. Like I felt like everything that he did on the court, finally got respected. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga was putting up 50 and 60 and eventually 81. Then it was like it was getting overlooked, man, because at that time he wasn't going to the finals. And then in
Right.
'08, and then they get to Pau Gasol, and they run off three, and then they go to there, and then he get the Achilles injury, and then you got 3 years left. I feel like Kobe did a lot of things, and the things that he was doing for basketball on his way out, I think like it mattered to a sense of, all right, yo, this is how you leave the game in a better place. I feel like what Jordan was trying to do, I felt like Kobe eventually did. Well, like when he left the game, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like Jordan was so much in his own head about, yo, I need to win, I need to win, I need to win. I felt like Kobe was like, yo, we need to teach, we need to teach, we need to teach, and I felt like that's what he was doing with his daughter. God rest their souls. I felt like LeBron is basically like, hey, gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah, you want
Yeah.
to give me the? All right, cool. That's the same thing that KD is doing because everybody know he a high nigga. So like,
So
I mean, like,
I can't be
he
mad
like,
at LeBron for being the guy, the face of the player empowerment era, because I'm never going to tell these dudes who's millionaires to take pay cuts for the dudes that's billionaires. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
players need to be getting a bigger piece of the pie, and the fact that he's villainized for being head of the player empowerment era is crazy to me.
I think he's villainized for it because of names like Ben Simmons. I think he's villainized for it because of what Kawhi was eventually able to get away with for the past 7 years.
But you
I
can't
think he
villainize
villainized
him for
for it
those
because
things because he plays all the time. And he's been playing for the he
true,
got the longest longevity for a superstar in history.
true. But at the
So
same
you got to
time,
blame those other players for that, for not showing up. He shows up.
I listen. Here's the thing. I feel like for a lot of players, bro, and I don't want to make it seem like you doing this because you seen somebody else doing it, you thought it was gonna work for you, but that's and from my vantage point, that's exactly what happened. KD went to the Warriors. It's almost the same exact way LeBron went to Miami. The only difference was what the team looked like. That was the only difference. Kawhi went to this team and wanted to go to this team, and KD was ain't happy here, and then Kyrie ain't happy here, and then James Harden ain't happy here. This, that, the third, bro. Like, and they still getting max contracts. This, that, and the third. Listen, and their talent is undeniable, and LeBron's talent is undeniable. I understand that. As an athlete, one of the best athletes that we probably ever seen, bro, in this century, easily. But at the same time, I can't ignore the fact that they took a lot of shortcuts and they did a lot of questionable shit in my mind, bro. Like, that was like, that was kind of weak, bro. Like, really, like, you did that. Like, it's a lot of shit that they did, bro. Like, I'm just like, as a man, bro. Like, if you do that, if you go to do this and do that, bro, like, then what's stopping you from doing this and doing that, bro? Like, in real life, in real time, in other ventures of business.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
I can only blame LeBron for the shit that LeBron did. Like, him leaving Cleveland to go to Miami.
Yeah, that hurt.
If y'all want to say that's an L, that's an L, because he was getting his ass kicked in Cleveland and he wanted to go somewhere to learn how to win.
Yeah.
But I also feel the same way people were saying, oh, he came out of high school or whatever. I look at that time in Miami as him going to college. He went there for 4 years, then came back home. You know what I mean? He went there to learn how to play winning basketball. Came back, won. He went to LA. I don't think he should have left the second time, but he went to LA probably most likely for all of this star shit that he doing. Because if he wouldn't have went to LA, would he have been in Space Jam and all this other shit? And starting his own movie companies and all that? I don't know.
Probably not.
I think you could say the same for KD, because when he went out to go to state, he got new business ventures and everything. His media team just got fired for that tweet shit or whatever, for them burner accounts or whatever. But because I ain't gonna lie, he didn't even give them niggas a warning, bro. Like, all them niggas got fired. But
yeah, that's a bad situation right there.
That is a bad situation. That's bad business practice. But what I will say is
that I was trying to tell some Knicks fans was like happy that they beat the Rockets the other day, and I'm like, y'all better. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure the Rockets locker room is in shambles right now.
Absolutely.
There's no cohesion, because after all that shit that came out about Sengun, about Jabari Smith Jr., all of that locker room is probably in shambles. I don't even know
they got a lot of pressure going on. Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot, because now you're looking at a person that's 7 feet tall, 30-something years old. He's an all-time great, but you can't trust him. You can't trust him, bro, because
it's obvious that he don't trust them young boys.
It is obvious that he don't trust
them
young boys, because you can see the body language on the court, and to navigate, I guess, to that situation. Here's the thing about the Houston Rockets that people got to understand. They were building, even last year when they won 50-some games, they were building with a young group and a young core, like Sengun, Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith. A lot of those guys was a part of that young core. When you get a Kevin Durant, and this is the thing that we're trying to avoid with Giannis, when you get a Kevin Durant, now you on Kevin Durant's time. Now you on his time. Yo, we got to win, because Kevin Durant is 37 years old. He a veteran.
and he need to win another championship, and y'all need to hurry up and
I
speed
don't
up
think they're
y'all
doing that though.
development.
I don't think they're doing that, and that's why KD is tight. That's why he tweeting the shit that he tweeting, because he feel like he should be getting the shots that Sengun is getting. He feel like they should be getting more competent players around him, and that's not what they doing. They just still working with the young boys, and he got to fit into what they doing.
But that's how you pay the game forward. That's what being a veteran is, bro. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Kevin Durant is still talented and he's still a great player, even at his age. But at the same time, at some point, bro, like the future of the league, bro, is right in front of you. They're gonna be here in the next 5 years, bro. You're gonna be gone. You gotta let them understand, yo. It's sometimes you gotta put the battery in a lot of these guys' backs, bro. Like that, you know what they could do, and you know what their talent level is, and you know what their talent level could reach. Even as a veteran, I saw that last year with and y'all probably ain't gonna like this, but Dylan Brooks, I saw him put the battery in a lot of them players' backs last year. And I'm seeing it over in Phoenix, bro. Like, yo, Jalen Green, bro. Like, yo, you a young boy, yo, you got this, bro. I seen it in Memphis. Everywhere he went, he affected winning because you got that player that's gonna hold you accountable and that's gonna go out there and scratch and claw and do whatever it
And
takes
put
to
his life
win
on the line for you.
and put everything on the line for you, bro. I like with Kevin Durant. I'm seeing somebody, hey, listen, I'm better than all these niggas, man, because of what I did. Like,
Right.
give me the ball. Oh, y'all niggas, focus. Y'all take notes, this, that, and the third. And you can't do things that way, bro, as an Asian vet. You know what I'm saying? You can't do things that way in your late 30s, bro, when you got dudes, you playing with dudes in their mid 20s on your team, and they were there when the team was in the shitter, and they still there when the team is up. You can't do that. Can't do that. But that's like somebody. That's like Giannis coming through, and we started winning games with Yegor and Nolan Trayor the next year, and then Giannis come through and then be like, "Hey man, listen, this is my team now, man. Yo, listen,
Just pass me the
y'all
ball.
was winning. I understand y'all was improving, but y'all ain't improving fast enough."
Hey, you gotta keep it real with some niggas though, man.
But Jay, all right, put
And
it
I
this
feel
way:
you.
Are you
I
in?
agree with you. But even if them guys is good, if Giannis come on this team, it is his team. Or at least it should be. Like, let's keep it real.
His salary gonna prove that.
Right. And then like with Kevin
Listen,
Durant,
the salary is
like,
gonna prove that, but at the same time,
but I
I
don't think
feel
they
that
giving KD his way over there, and that's why he's pissed off. That's why he's tweeting the shit that
yeah,
he's tweeting,
that's
because he's
exactly why
not
it's
just
pissed off.
getting his way, and he expects to get his way because that's the way it would usually go in the NBA. But not right now, buddy.
Oh, you think that's what it
Right.
is?
But I'll give you a
That's what I
perfect
think.
situation. A perfect situation, bro, for a vet to fit in and just fit in and fill the pieces
Because he
is
wants to
what
win
James
now.
Harden.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, of course he want to win now. Of course he want to win now because he ain't win since he left goddamn Golden State,
Right.
bro. Of
So
course
he
he want to
wants
win
to
now.
win now. So the fact that they still focus on development pisses him off.
But here's the thing, Kevin. You knew that before they got there. They was a developing
he
team.
had to know that.
But he didn't want to go there, remember? He wanted to go there when he first left Brooklyn. He asked Houston and I think Miami as one of his destinations. But when he went to the Suns, he felt disrespected that they was even trying to trade him. And then they did trade him. It's not like he wanted to go there. It was just like the options that he was given and said, fuck it.
Hey man, listen. Shout out to the Suns, man, for hooping, bro. Like, cause they won another game yesterday. I think
they are hooping. Yeah,
guess who didn't win a fucking game? Us.
Oh,
Us. Yo, that shit pissed me off this
the
afternoon,
Kings too.
man.
Kings,
that shit pissed me off. We was
Kings
up
about
by
to
like
break
12.
a record. Yeah,
we was up by like 12 with like
in the fourth
6
quarter.
minutes 6 minutes left, and let them go in an 18-0 run or some shit like that.
Yeah,
nasty, disgusting work.
Basically,
disgusting work.
That almost looked
Absolutely,
like tank,
absolutely
like
hard.
you was tanking on purpose.
But the thing is, the reason that it don't look like tanking on our end is because our roster has five
Yeah,
rookies in rotation.
basically, yeah.
Like,
Yo, no, you
so
know what I'm gonna say? And this, and you gonna think that I'm hating on MPJ, but it's just like it depends on who your vets is, because when you got vets like MPJ that just chuck up a bunch of shots, if you look at the shots we was taking in that fourth quarter, that last couple minutes, it was all nasty contested shots with no real ball movement. And the other team was just getting easy buckets on the other end. And we just was throwing the Jaeger want to shoot in people's face, missing them. Nolan want to take niggas to the rack. Like nobody was getting an open shot. Except for Nolan missed 1 3 bad. Didn't even hit the rim. Hit the side of the backboard. It's like, yo, bro. It was nasty, nasty work.
it is nasty, nasty work, and it's gonna
He's-
get nastier as the season go along, bro. Like, but what I will say is that, bro, like compared to what the Kings is doing, bro, like bro, it's not nasty in the mat, bro. Like I've seen teams literally have stuff on the court. We seen Utah up 18 with Triple J and Larry Marketing and sub them niggas out, and then they lose by 5. We seen that. It's not like we have any advantages, bro. Like going into these games, bro. When we play these teams, we done played some of the top teams in the league in the past 4 days. OKC, we played Cleveland, we played Atlanta is probably the only mid team we played, and that game was close. But a lot of the teams that we've been playing is competitive teams, bro. Like when we play the non-competitive teams or the middle of the pack teams, those games look close to which they kind of are supposed to look if you look at our roster.
Man, this
But
was a super
even
winnable
then,
game today.
yeah, it was.
it
Super
might have
winnable.
been. It might have been, bro. Like, but I mean, ain't no need to dwell on it now. The loss is the loss. I mean, whether we lose by 1 or 2 or 60 or 50, bro. Like, listen, the losses is the losses. But the tanker section of our fan base is gonna find out what I already know is that after all
That
these
shit ain't gonna
losses,
work.
after all of these losses, you think the NBA is just gonna hand like the NBA didn't switch the rules for nothing. They didn't switch the tanking rules again for the second time in like 4 or 5 years for nothing. They switched them again, bro, because they see that a dismantled franchise like the Nets are down at the bottom, and the 4 dudes that's gonna be top picks don't want to go here. That's what I'm getting from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you could blame it on the front office, you could blame it on the owner, but right now, the way that they do business is not something that none of these dudes want to be a part of.
Well,
It's not.
how you hold the owner responsible for this in the NBA? How do you hold your front office responsible for? I mean, we had two
You hit him.
50-point losses, man.
You hit him with the what was the Winky dude from Philadelphia that was a part of the trusted process, and he was tanking like crazy. Ended up getting Joel and ended up getting a whole bunch of picks, Joel and Ben Simmons, and now the only thing he got left is Joel, bro. Like, so that team was built through tanking. That whole Joel process was built through tanking. Um, them getting BJ Esco was built through tanking because they fell apart last season, whatever. So realistically, bro, like we seen situations like this, but those dudes that were owners, bro, like when those teams start competing, they can't be there. That's the thing about it. So like when the Nets finally start competing again, Joe Tsai and Sean Marks, they can't be here.
Mm.
They can't be here, bro. Like y'all niggas gotta make y'all way out. I don't care if y'all made the picks, bro. Y'all can't be here.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
can't be here.
seems crazy, man, to be going through this and and not building a team to win. I can't figure that shit out.
Yeah. So like, I mean, it is. There's got to be some punishment towards them, bro. Like, I mean, it has to be something towards that. It has to be something like, all right, yo, you literally out here losing on purpose, bro. Yeah, you got to get out. You got to sell the team, bro.
What I heard.
You got to get out. Yeah, they
And
have.
and that leaves Jordy as another coach that might end up biting the dust.
Yeah,
Man,
it
Jordy
might
is
include
going to be
that.
the sacrificial lamb. I've been saying that since last year, man. The writings is on the
Yeah, he has.
wall for him to rack up a bunch of losses, and then they get it once they get a team that's good, get a coach that's
They're
good,
gonna boot
and then
him.
say it was Jordy's fault.
Like they did
Basically,
their last coach, only 2-3 coaches ago. But now he's the coach of
basically.
Cleveland. So
Yeah, yeah. Now he is the coach of Cleveland, and I'll be honest with you, bro. Like I'm happy for him, bro. Like because he was he was the smartest person, and
that
he
we
had the
had.
biggest that we had, bro. Like I mean, in the last 18 years, bro. Like I can't really hate on that, man. Like yo, Kenny Atkinson, bro. Like he knew a lot of things, but his knowledge wasn't it didn't keep him here. His knowledge of those things didn't keep him here, and that's kind of sad because like when you got a guy like that that understands, bro, like and you still giving him the short end of the stick, and you still giving him basically the doubt instead of the benefit. Now you basically ruined yourself.
Sorry,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna
So
lie.
for real. So
Well,
in
it's been two
reality, bro,
hours,
like
man. I'm about to end the show.
yeah, definitely, bro.
Uh,
I
let me get up
appreciate
out of here.
with Leaf in the house. Leaf, we can reach your channel.
YouTube.com/athlete4788, man. I'll be posting soon, bro. But I just got to get everything in order. Got to get some new setups. Looking to get like new setups for the computer. But I'm gonna be back at it real soon.
Okay. Thanks, Jay. Jay, what's good, Jay?
appreciate you. Now check me on Apple Music at This Is Jay or A Different World. Check me on Instagram at This Is Jay, the same way I spell it right here, and all the links be in my bio and everything. I got a show with Big Fan Breezy and my boy Philosophical P. On Thursdays on
Stir the
YouTube.
pot.
Yeah,
Right?
Stir the Pot. Know what I mean? And I
That's
also
it.
got another show called A Different Show, where every week it's a different show on Instagram. So just fuck
Right.
with me.
Right. Yeah, I see you when you gonna do a show about Black History Month. I see that Breezy is doing a little intakes on Black History Month.
Yeah. We be trying to
I just
throw
did
some
one
black
too.
history out there all the time. Like I feel
Yeah.
like we shouldn't just do it during the month. We should do it all the time because
Yeah,
they
you
try to
got a
give us the
point there.
shortest month for a reason. Know what I mean? And we just need to be
Yeah.
promoting black shit all the time.
You're right, Jay.
I'm blackety black. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got
Yeah.
my fist in the air right now. You can't see it, but you can hear it though. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you right, Jay. You right. You know what? I'm gonna take that same thought and I'm gonna apply it into my social program show. So
Yeah. Let's just,
yeah,
talk about black issues all the time. I'm always in the
right.
community helping in real life. And I mean, otherwise, just talking about the contributions that black people make and how to further our cause as a people, period. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Exactly. I agree. Well, thanks for being on the show. I'd like to
Appreciate
thank
you.
the guys, Jamal, Gylo was in there, Javon Ship. Who else was there? John, of course. John is my road dog. Down Under Dunker was in. I appreciate y'all guys, man. Like and subscribe.
Right.
Leave
Make
a
sure you
message
share the
in there.
show too, y'all. Share the show, man.
Share it, please. I'm gonna try to keep it rocking and try to keep this Nets thing kind of relevant because we're going through hard times. You know how that is. Losing is not fun. So all we got is ourselves, and let's just keep it moving. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. Later. Peace.
Peace.